Welcome back, reading the Bible with Loke. Psalm 44. We have heard with our ears, O God, our fathers have told us the work you did in their days, in the days of the old. You drove out the pagan nations with your own hand, and then you planted and established them, Israel. It was by your power you uprooted the pagan peoples, then you spread them abroad. For our fathers did not possess the land of Canaan by their own sword, nor did their own arm save them, but by your right hand and your arm and the light of your presence, because you favored and delighted in them. You are my king, O God. Command victories and deliverance for Jacob. Through you we will gore our enemies like a bull. Through your name we will trample down those who rise up against us. For I will not trust in my bow. For I will not trust in my bow. For I will not trust in my bow, nor will my sword save me. But you have saved us from our enemies, and you have put them to shame and humiliated those who hate us. In God we have boasted all the day long, and we will praise and give thanks to your name forever. But now you have rejected us and brought us to dishonor. And you do not go without our enemies, with our armies, to lead us to victory. Alright. Let me just make sure that. Okay, so 1 minute I'm not trusting my bow or my sword. I'm all with you. And the next minute, you ain't rocking with us. When we go to war, you ain't with our army. You make us turn back from the enemy. I'm starting right back here at 10th. And those who hate us have taken spoil for themselves. You made us like sheep to be eaten as mutton, and scattered us in exile among the nations. You sell your people cheaply, and have not increased your wealth by their sale. You have made us reproach and taunt our neighbors, a scoffing and derision to those around us. You make us a byword among the nations, a laughing stock among the people. My dishonor is before me all day long, and humiliation has covered my face. Because of the voice of the taunter and the reviler, because of the presence of the enemy and the avenger, all this has come upon us. Become upon us. Yet we have not forgotten you, nor have we been false to your covenant. Our heart has not turned back, nor have our steps wandered from your path. Yet you have distressingly crushed us in the place of jackals and covered us with deep darkness, the shadow of death. If we have forgotten to name our God, or stretched our hands out to a strange God, would not God discover this? For he knows the secrets of our heart. But for your sake, we are killed all the day long. We are considered as sheep to be slaughtered. Awake, why do you sleep, O Lord? Awaken, do not reject us forever. Why do you hide your face and forget our affliction and our oppression? For our life has melted away into the dust. Our body clings to the ground. Rise up. Come be our help and ransom us for the sake of your steadfast love. I mean, this is typical, as I know as I do, as hardcore as I don't think I'm that hardcore, but I'm up. Thank you, you're the best. I appreciate everything. And then some days I'm like, I mean, you was busy? Aren't you omnipresent? I don't. Why do we let that happen? So this what I feel like David's doing the same thing too here. He's just he's just writing. He's like a journal. It's just like these are bars, like my journal. Like I keep like a. I don't even. It's not even. I keep like a rap journal, but this is. I feel like I get it. Like yo, I'm writing to myself. I'm writing for. I'm looking for inspiration to maybe inspire myself to keep going. To sometimes just get it off my chest. Cause it ain't like, you got a whole bunch of people to talk to. You got about 2 or 3 in Jesus. Psalm 45. My heart overflows with a good theme. I address my psalm to the king. My tongue is like the pen of a skillful writer. There you go. You are fairer than sons of men. Gracious is poured upon your lips. Therefore God has blessed you forever. Strap your sword on your thigh, O mighty one, in your splendor and your majesty. I feel like that's a Method Man bar. I feel like I've heard that in Method's raps. And in your majesty, no, I just said majesty right, didn't I? And in your majesty ride on triumphantly for the cause of truth and humility and righteousness. Let your right hand guide you to awesome things. Your arrows are sharp. The people fall under you. Your arrows pierce the hearts of the king's enemies. Your throne, O God, is forever and ever. The scepter of righteousness is the scepter of your kingdom. You have loved righteousness, virtue, morality, justice, and hated wickedness. Therefore, God, your God, has anointed you above your companions with the oil of jubilation. All of your garments are fragrant with myrrh, aloes, and cassia. From ivory plate palaces stringed with instruments you have made. You glad. With no, what ain't no you have made, instruments have made you glad. I feel like those are really, really very pleasing fragrances. King's daughters are among your noble ladies. At your right hand stands the queen of gold, queen in gold from Ophir. Hear, O daughter, consider and incline your ear. Forget your people and your father's house. Then the king will desire your beauty. Because he is your Lord, bow down and honor him. The daughter of Tyre will come with a gift, the rich among the people will seek your favor. Glorious is the king's daughter within the palace. Her robe is interwoven with gold. She will be brought to the king in embroidered garments. The virgins, her companions who follow her, will be brought to you. Let me get all that. With gladness and rejoicing will they be led. They will enter into the king's palace. In place of your fathers will be sons. You shall make princes in all the land. I will make your name to remember in all generations. Therefore the peoples will praise and give you thanks forever and ever. That's a lot, man. That's a lot to give me. You gonna give me a shorty and then everybody to follow her, and you want me to make princes? Yeah. Reading the Bible with Loke. We're gonna stop right there. Until next time. Stay with it, man. Just stay with it. Stick with it. I know there's some tough stuff to read on your own. But stay with it. Just keep thanking him every day for the littlest thing. It don't gotta be no big thing. That way when the big thing do happen, you got something to shout about. You got something to tell somebody else about with the big thing. A lot of times your friends or whoever your circle is, you may be the only person that's gonna tell them about God. Like the only one. You may like all these people they run across. We used to say the same thing when I used to do. I'm not gonna go too long. When I used to do Amway, you may be the only person that tells this person about your business and that they have a shot of building their own business. And it's the same way with God. This may be their only interaction about God. Ain't nobody really talking about God in the workplace. Come on, man. We ain't. Yeah. All right. Anyway, read the Bible. Look. Till next time.